Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And today we will talk about male indifference, what to do, how to behave in order to get rid of the partner's indifference.
And the best way to relax and get rid of stress is to fight from the heart. World of Tanks is a multiplayer online action game dedicated to armored vehicles of the mid-20th century. Tankers can fight on 30 maps corresponding to the real battlefields of the Second World War. At your disposal are 600 pieces of equipment from 11 nations, carefully recreated in the smallest detail according to historical drawings. Team spirit and thoughtful gameplay are what millions of gamers around the world love the game for. To hop in, click link below.
The topic of male indifference for women is always very painful. After all, not a stranger looks at you indifferently, but a man who at the beginning of your relationship would not take his eyes off you, swore his love, and was ready to do anything for your smile alone. Yes, the first intensity of passion subsided, and falling in love smoothly turned into a calmer feeling. But this, of course, is not a reason to treat you as a piece of furniture. If you begin to notice that indifference has become his usual mood, analyze if there is a balance in the balance of significance in your relationship. After all, most likely, at some point you were too imbued with the role of a wife and spoiled your man. Here are warmer socks and a better soup, my love. Familiar? You try your best to please him, but in the end the relationship only gets worse. Any man wants to see a woman to hunt for who is not 100% predictable. It's not secret that we love and appreciate not be the one who tries for us, but the one in whom we invest ourselves. The more we do to a person, the more we become attached to him. We want to believe that the world is fair, and if you do too good, they will respond with kindness, but it's not like that. Often, when you are exhausted doing everything for a person, he begins to abuse, turning you into a cook and cleaner, and he simply does not need to do something good for you in return. Most girls are outraged by this state of affairs. They try to rebel. I want to be appreciated. But this is a childish, infantile position. And mature, to correct the imbalance of significance, reducing their investments, and you need to radically change your behavior. Do not deserve his love with good deeds, but reward your good attitude for his good attitude. If a man is indifferent, pay him the same, and most importantly, do not make three classical female mistakes. 1. Deserve love. Instead of cooling down in response to cooling down, the girl tries to cook something tastier, to be hotter in sex, not to shine once again, and the expression on the male's face with every step towards her become sorter and sorter. This is natural. The more one partner invests in conditions of an imbalance of significance, the more unpleasant and burdensome it becomes for the second. 2. Beg for attention. Stay with me, I miss you so much. When a man already uses very chance to run away from home, begging for attention annoys him even more. A man in these moments is rejected. No one likes beggars. Men appreciate self-sufficient women who are not dependent on them and can find activities outside of relationships. 3. Scandal. Attempting to knock out attention also never leads to anything. The man apologizes to the woman just to shut up, but at the same time does not take any action to correct the situation. Then the girl thinks that, apparently, she has thrown a rather weak scandal, pushes, and as a result, the man simply dissolves. How to behave? First, mirror your response. Respond to cooling with cooling. For cares, cares. The mirror response is the basic rule of a good relationship. Second, assess the behavior of a man. Maybe it's not your behavior, but the fact that you got in touch with a comrade who perceives women as servants, and he never did good to anyone. It's impossible to change it. His parasitic lifestyle and indifference to a woman are beneficial to him because he gets what he wants. The only way to try to fix the situation is to stop giving him what he asks for. He will treat and whine, but you must be patient. If aggression starts and no changes for the better, then leave. And if in front of you is just an insolent type who decided to get settled and adopted the Frisian model, so that everyone would run after him, you need to win him off with mirror behavior. Third, add unpredictability. When you are an open book and the man knows your entire schedule, he has nothing to hunt for. Men also care about emotions. Therefore, do not be afraid to become a little inaccessible to him. Surely, he began to communicate with a girl who had hobbies and some interesting jobs, and he got a domestic dog, finally. With his indifference, a man expresses a silent rebellion, trying to return your past relationship and the woman he once loved. So any man will only be grateful if you take a break from the family routine and become for him the one that was once the most interesting and desirable for him. Then good luck. See you next time. Like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.